morning, and thank you for joining me. My name is Gina Embry. I'm a Creative Memories Independent Advisor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I was scheduled to do the Irving, Texas show, and I appreciate this opportunity to come to you virtually to share Creative Memories. Creative Memories is an industry leader in scrapbooking and paper crafting supplies. Our products include albums, paper, stickers, embellishments, adhesives, card making sets, and tools. Today, I'm going to focus on a few of our tools that I believe are great to have whether you are scrapbooking, card making, or just crafting. Like you, I love the fellowship and the community that we all build around crafting projects. I know we're here to learn and time is short, so I'm going to cut the talk short. I just want you to know that you are welcome to contact me with any questions you have regarding Creative Memories, my workshop schedules, both virtually and in person, or if you'd like the opportunity to join me at Creative Memories. Okay, so let's get started. The first tool I want to show you is the original Border Maker system. The original Border Maker system comes with the guide, the cartridge holder, and a cartridge. And for a limited time, Creative Memories also is offering a second cartridge, an $18.50 value, and the whole package is $35.50. Now there's like 3 or 4 that you pick from when you do go in and order to get that second cartridge. My special for this show is that I'm going to throw a third cartridge in, a value of $18.50 when you purchase the Border Maker system. Now you will have to go into the website, make sure you're on my website, and then as soon as you order, I will get information on that, and then I will be sending you the third cartridge of the ones that I have in stock. Okay. Now, the Border system comes with a guide, a cartridge holder, and a cartridge. The cartridge simply slips into the holder like that. It's easily released in the back with the button. We'll put that back in, snap it in. Then you'll see that on the cartridge itself, it's got 2 pegs, and on the guide itself, it's got the 2 pegs that match those going all the way down the guide. Okay, you also have a paper holder. There is magnetic strip here, and that's gonna hold your paper in place. And what's gonna give you the guide, you flip up the paper guide in the back. So that stores in the back, and you're going to slide your paper in on the guide, snap it down to hold it in place, put the paper guide back up underneath, and you're ready to go. There are notches up and down the guide that match the notch that's on the cartridge holder itself. You're going to simply slide it at the start till you feel it snap in with the pegs, line up the notches, and punch all the way down. You'll feel it as it goes in, it will lock into place, and you won't be able to move it any further. And that is how simply, with our Border Maker system, you can make a border. This one happens to be the Kissy Fish. It's the newest one in the edition, and there are about 10 or 12 of them that we have in stock right now. Love these, makes quick, simple, easy borders for your pages. Or you can cut them in pieces and use them on your cards. That's why I say these tools are good for any crafting project that you're working on. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is one of our punches. This is the Seaside Punch. It's the newest one, and you'll notice it's got the design of what the punch is on the front here, and it also has that design right there, which you'll see how that's used as a guide. You simply open the guide by pushing the latch, and then it locks back in place for easy storage. We're going to open it for this. And then you're simply going to take your paper. So there is, you can see right there, there's a black dot back line right there, that's your guide, and the 2 guides that are inside. Now the older models only have the lines on inside. I know you can't see that real well, but there are 2 little black lines in there. And that is what you're going to use to slide your paper in. So on this one, it's got it on the front and the inside. So I'm going to just simply line it up in there. And you have the flush guide right there, so as long as your paper is flush, then you're going to cut straight, and you simply punch. Now, as you pull through, remember I told you the design was also over here? Well, now you're going to use the design that you've already cut, and you're going to cover up the blue design. That tells you that you're ready for the next punch in line. Keep it up straight there, punch, and keep going. So you will line that up all the way down as you punch. So again, we're making a quick, easy border. The bigger punches are more for the intricate punches that we have. The Border Maker system has ones that aren't quite so intricate. So there we have our seashell punch, border with our punch. Okay, so one of the other punches that I want to show you real quick, there's a couple of these that are in our line. These are ones that you can do using 4x4, 6x6, or even do a full page 12x12 all the way around. There's only a couple of these in our inventory right now. And so we're gonna unlock it the same way. Right here on either side, you have a silver line that goes down the middle of the design. So I'm gonna take a 6x6 and I'm gonna put it on that line. I'm not gonna line it up with the black notches. I'm gonna line it up on there and I'm gonna cut it. Now the 6x6 has 2. So again, I'm gonna line the design up and then I'm gonna keep turning this around using the very edge. You'll see that piece comes out and I'm gonna keep punching all the way using that silver as my guide down the middle of my design. Punch all the way around. Lining it up. And voila, I am going to have a frame done with a 6x6 sheet of paper. And here you'll see that I did it with a 4x4, kind of a different little design. And then I also did the big 12x12. So that's with our Baroque punch. Okay, now that's with the punches today. And now I'm going to show you my other favorite tool. It's been in the line about 1.5 years. It's sold out a couple of times. This is our 12-inch rotary trimmer. Love this trimmer. Okay, so you'll see starting off, let's just talk about the bright whiteness of it and the dark black line so that you can see. There's no hidden, you don't have to squint down and try to see these numbers. It's done excellently. And then you have your dark here and kind of push out where you have 3x3, 4x6, 5x7, your different standard sizes that you might want to cut. Okay, so first off, we have our legs that goes out to 16 inches, which is fabulous because it's any size paper goes in there. Then we have, if you turn it over, there's a leg right here that snaps out, little notch there, leg, and you have it for stability. So now your paper is going to be stable all the way through when you're trying to cut it. The other legs that it has, there's 4 on the back, little rubber legs, and those are also to keep your trimmer stable and also to help protect the surfaces on the surface that you're putting the trimmer on. Okay, so one of the other features is our aluminum slide guide right here, and of course that's for wear and tear and easy guiding, sliding. Okay, now we have, you flip this up, you're going to find our self-healing mat. Now our self-healing mat will turn to 4 sides. So it's got 1, 2, so it flips around like that. When you've done the first 500, you flip it over and then you flip it there on the 4th side. So that gives you 500 on each number, a total of 2,000 cuts on this self-healing mat. It also has little dashes where you can see, once you can't see those dashes, you know it's time to turn the self-healing mat around. Now, this is my favorite part of it because the rotary trimmers that I always had, I had a hard time with some of the blades because they always stuck out. This opens up, that's your cartridge. It does not have the blade out. It's all self-enclosed in the cartridge, snaps in there, and the blade is initiated on the cut when you press down and slide to make your cut. The other unique thing about this is I was always having to find my rotary blades. Creative Memories has storage on the back. So there's enough storage for 12. We have 8 currently right now. The straight comes with the system. It's $49. And my special today is that I will throw a second blade of your choice in when you buy the trimmer. Being sure again that the special is not on the Creative Memory site, it's on my special site, and the free comes from me when you order on my site. Okay? All right, so the other thing here I want to show you is the cartridge itself. The cartridge holder itself has a little white line right here. That shows you where you're actually cutting. It also has a ruler, an additional ruler right here. So if you had something covered up where you're not using the deal and you wanted to see where it cut, then that's your guide right there. So say you wanted to do a frame and you wanted to start at the inch and then stop down here. Well, you know there's an inch from that white to the side, an inch this way. So a total of 2 inches is the cartridge holder itself. Okay, so that will just tell you wherever you're going to cut. And I'm going to show you a design here something to use that for. But just know that that's where it cuts, and there's an inch on either side. The other thing that's unique to Creative Memories is the guides that I'm pushing right here. I don't know if you can see them, but they're little clear silver guides, and they have a dark black line down the middle of it that tells you exactly where you're going to be cutting on your paper. So I'm going to show you cutting a square into 2 triangles, but you can also use it if you have a design on your paper and you want to know exactly where you're going to cut. So I'm going to line that up a little bit first, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to take my guide and I'm going to put it right there on the corner. I'm going to turn it this way. And I'm going to make this one line up right there with the corner because I'm using the guides right there and not have to worry about where underneath. And I'm simply going to cut, and I have 2 perfect triangles. That quick and simple. Love that feature on our trimmer. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a page. And this is a page that was done by Melissa Ullman, who is with Creative Chatterbox. You can find her on Facebook, and she has this that will be on there on her page, and she also has some unique ideas for you to join with the Creative Chatterbox. I hope you'll look her up. She was so gracious to let me use this. So I'm going to show you how she took, and all of Creative Memories paper is double-sided. So I picked a paper that I like both sides, and I am going to do this page using just this sheet of paper, and I'm just going to cut it and use all of the pieces. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut on the 6-inch down to 4 inches. Now remember, I said the white line is where I'm going to stop here on the guide. It's an inch from the side, so if I want 4 inches, I'm actually going to stop it on the 5. So I can sit right here and see that 5, and I'm going to stop it right there on the 5. Now I'm going to turn it around again, and I'm going to start on the 6. I'm going to cut it down to the 4, so I'm going to start at 5, and then I'm going to cut it on the 6, stop at the 5, which gives me a 4, and I'm going to do that one more time, stopping at the 5. Then I'm going to flip the paper over, and now I'm going to start on the 4 here, and I'm going to cut it down 6 inches, which means I'm going to stop at the 7. So I'm going to cut it, stop at the 7, and voila, I have a 4x6. I'm going to do this 3 more times. I'm going to start at the 4, cut down to the 6, and I have another one. I'm going to start at the 4, stop at the 7, which is the 6. Love this design. Love the quick and easy of making a page. Stop at the 5. Oh, nope. Put that back in, and I'm stopping at the 6. Okay, so now I'm going to take a solid sheet of cardstock, and I'm going to flip my design. I'm going to match it up, and then all of these are going to go inside for me to put my pictures on. Now, on the design that I showed you, and I'm not going to do that for time purposes, but we actually cut them down then about 1/4 inch on either side so that you can see the paper behind, and then you can put your pictures on there. And then, of course, I did a decoration in the middle. Quick and easy 5-minute page. Love this idea. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly show you some of Creative Memories paper and collections, and then some other designs that I did with our tools. This folder that I'm holding right here is what's called a project folder. There are 4 to a pack, and they are meant to hold all of your collection together. And Creative Memories, when they do their collection, has several components to it, and I'm going to go through those real quickly. So this one is vitamin C. So you will see here that this is the designer paper pack, and there's always 2 sheets of each color in there, and the tone on tone that match and coordinate together. So for 12 sheets of paper in each one, and that is the paper. Now I'm going to flip this over, and we have a sticker pack that matches. There will be 3 sheets of stickers, one with just some sticker designs, one with some sayings and words and stuff to decorate with, and then of course some border stickers. Love those bubbles. So that slides in right there in that pocket. Then we have, this collection happens to have some laser cut borders. So as you can see, gorgeous borders, already pre-done, laser cut for you, and there'll be two-tone colors. So there'll be a different color on each side. Love, love, love these sunglasses. And then of course the different colors on the side to match whatever page you're doing. And then you can see there's some palm trees and some other designs in there. That's our laser cut embellishments. This one also happens to have the embossed embellishments. So some of these, as you can see, are little leaves and they're all embossed. It's a big package full of them. And then of course it has our gems to go with them. Okay. And then we have what's called our variety matte pack. And each collection will have a variety matte pack. You'll see that there are some 4x6s and they'll have words and stuff on them. They'll be vertical one way and then horizontal the other. And just some really cute cards that you can use on all of your pages to complete or back photos with. And then we have some that are 4x5 by 6x5 so that you can mat a 4x6, or you'll see it's got some journaling and a place to do pictures, or you could even cut these in half and use them on two sides of your page. Love the variety matte pack. So that is a full collection. I also have another pocket right here where I can store some, some of the scraps and stuff of that particular collection, but it keeps it all together. So the special that I'm running on this is if you go in and buy a collection, and the collections will vary because some won't have the embellishments and some won't have the laser borders. So as long as you spend $35.50 of any collection, then you will get a project folder from me for free. And all of those specials you'll be able to see at the end and on the site where we're listing the specials. So now I'm just gonna go real quick for time and show you some different ones. There's the border, that's one of our punches, that's the floral punch, and it does the 6x6 circles, and you can see there, I kind of cut them around and put them in one of our blank card sets. We also have blank card sets. This is a border that Jenny Cortez shared with me and allowed me to make and show y'all. And I just wanted to show you that we're using, that's our cloud border. This is our on the road cars. And this one here is the chain. And then she took the inside of the chain and made a bridge and did the cars on either side. Love, love that idea. This is the punch that I just showed you. And I wanted to show you something I did differently. There's the base. And then I took some of the paper from this particular set and did borders and then cut the pieces, layered them on top using our foam squares, which are one of my favorite things. It makes things pop. They're the foam squares. And then you'll see I added some color to the border. This is one that I show using, that's one of the laser borders that we have. Some of our stickers, this is the newest set called Vitamin C. And then here is one of our punches, that's the flip flop. It's currently out right now, but it will be back in stock. I do have several of them in stock if you want to contact me on those. But so I cut an 11 by 11 sheet and then cut it down 5 and stopped and started again to do it all the way on an 11 by 11 sheet of paper. Okay, then the other thing that we have is theme packs. So there's about 12 different theme packs in our line, but this is one that just came out. It's the Love Each Other. And of course, it's got the stickers and papers to go along with doing some scrapbooking and on what we're actually going through right now in 2020 with the COVID-19. Love some of the designs that they did. Here is a page that I did where it shows you the different stickers that it has. Love, love, love the toilet paper border and stress cleaning, staying at home, distancing. Now I did use everything on 2 pages, but there's certainly enough because there's 4 sheets of paper and 1 piece of cardstock and a big sticker strip. You could get 4 to 6 pages out of that set. Okay, here's another one with the vitamin C that I did, and this is using our project recipe. So the other thing that Creative Memories does with every paper pack that comes out is they have a project recipe for the advisors to use. We do classes, and I'm doing them both and right now they're virtually, so that you get the paper pack and everything, and then we go step by step. It shows you how to cut this, shows you how to cut the squares and stuff. So it's step by step and even shows you each paper and how it cuts it. It's a guide for it. This, of course, is the border used and then some of the stickers. I love using the project recipes, makes it nice, quick, and easy. I've even done a full book with using just 1 or 2 project recipes. And you don't have to use the project recipe for just that particular one. So if you had this one, per se, and you love the design, you could do it in a multitude of papers and stuff. You don't have to stick to the one that it shows for. This I wanted to show because it's one of my favorite. It's our Magic Awaits. Here is our roller coaster punch, and you see she just cut pieces of it and framed the top there. This right here is cutting off the top and the bottom and making it so that you've got a film strip on either side, and then of course it's got some of our laser borders. So that's the Magic Awaits. Okay, I've showed you quite a bit today. I'm very happy that you joined us. I'm gonna leave this out here so that you have a spot to go and get my information. I loved having you here. Thank you for joining me, and contact me for anything. And the other thing that I wanna tell you real quickly is Creative Memories has a wonderful, wonderful plan, both for advisors that want to run a business, but for also those of you who just have a small group or who just want the discount. So I invite you to contact me, and I will give you all the information that you would possibly need to maybe get products at a discount. All right, thank you, and I'll see you.